Showed you the story of a couple whose identity was stolen, and then the thieves cashed their tax returns, set up multiple accounts, went on a spending spree, and have not been caught. What can you do to prevent that from happening to you? It's a crime that knows no border, no particular community. All of us deal with it. Joining me with some suggestions, Jessica Cere, the South Florida Regional President of Credibility, a nonprofit credit counseling agency. Thank you very much for joining us.
I'm glad to be here.
Talk about how common identity theft is.
Identity theft is one of the leading crimes in America today. So it's extremely common, and it's just prevalent all over the place.
And so the question is, what are some of the best steps you can take to prevent it?
Well, you don't want to have your information readily available. You definitely want to protect your personal information. So if somebody calls you on the phone and asks you for information, or you get an email to click through and give personal information, you never want to do that.
All right, and we have some of that up, some of the very things you're talking about. Never share the information, empty your wallet, check social networking sites, all simple things, but can avoid big headaches.
Just not carrying too much information with you that can be found out.
And Kelly mentioned earlier, shred documents. I mean, that's a huge one that Kelly in the early story talked about. It's so important. But if your identity is stolen, a lot of people say, wow, I took the best steps. My identity was stolen anyway. Talk a little bit about the steps to try and recover your identity. And then, of course, you've got the headaches of trying to recover credit and everything else if that's ruined.
Exactly. First thing you want to do is monitor your credit report regularly. You don't have to pay to do that. You can go to annualcreditreport.com and give that information. But if you are a victim, you want to notify the credit bureaus immediately. And I know that you're going to have that information on your website as well. There are 3 major bureaus, so you want to be able to notify all 3. It can be tedious, but it's very, very important. File a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission, and of course report it to the authorities.
They are tips that we cannot emphasize often enough. They're so important to try and get some peace of mind and keep our financial security. We thank you for taking a few minutes to join us.
No problem.
Have a great day. Thank you.